Okay, so this is number 2 off of that review, okay, the extra practice. And what I've done is I've copy and pasted the special triangles that we developed in number 1, just because we're going to reference them here in number 2. So if I take a look at question A, question A is asking us for the sine of 45 multiplied by, I guess we could separate them with a dot, the cosine of 60. Okay, and so all I'm doing is referencing these triangles again. So the sine of 45 is opposite over hypotenuse, so that's going to equal 1 over root 2 multiplied by the cosine of 60, which is 1 over 2. Right? And so I'm going to get 1 over 2 root 2. And if I rationalize the denominator, as I'm supposed to, I'm not going to leave that radical down there. I'm just going to multiply by root 2 over root 2. I should see that I get root 2 by 2 times 2, which is going to equal root 2 by 4. Okay, so for question B, I get the tan squared times 60 multiplied by, use a dot, the tan of 30. Okay, and so I'm referencing the 60-degree triangle and the 30-degree triangle at the end. And the squared just means I'm going to take the results and square them, right? So all I'm going to do is find the tan of 60 and put a squared on it. So that means the tan of 60 is opposite over adjacent. That's root 3 by 1. And I'm going to square that result. And I'm going to multiply that by the tan of 30, which is 1 over root 3. And I'm going to get the squared, remember, distributes to everything on the inside of the bracket. So I get root 3 squared, which is just going to be 3 over 1 multiplied by 1 over root 3, which is going to result in 3 over root 3, which again needs rationalizing. Okay, and so from here, I should get 3 root 3 by 3, because when I multiply root 3 times root 3, that's going to give me root 9 and square root of 3, and then we subsequently get that the 3's drop out. And I'm just left with root 3 for that question. Okay. C, sine squared 30 plus, oh interesting, plus sine squared 60. Okay, you got to be weary when you see that plus sign, because that means we might need to create a common denominator, okay, when I add and subtract fractions together. So sine of 30, the sine of 30 is going to be 1 over 2. And because it's sine squared 30, I'm going to square the result. And then I'm going to add sine squared of 60, right? Or sine squared 60. So find the sine of 60. The sine of 60 is root 3 by 2. And when I square it, okay, I have to square it because of the sine squared 60. I should get here now in the next line, this is just a math exercise, right? The kind of trigonometry portion is over. I'm just doing some math. So I got to distribute that exponent. I should get 1 over 4 plus 3 over 4. And so I should get 4 over 4, which is going to reduce to 1. Okay.